Do you ever feel guilty when you're not being productive? Maybe you're resting, watching something you enjoy, going for a walk, or simply doing nothing. And suddenly a voice in your mind asks, am I wasting time? Should I be doing something useful? Shouldn't I be learning, working, or improving myself? If that sounds familiar, this session is for you. I'm Mahesha, an award-winning holistic therapist, healer, and a mindset coach, and I am so glad you are here. This is your space to release, reconnect, and rise into your truth. Before we begin, if this topic resonates with you, click the like button and help this video reach more people who need this work. Now, gently check in with yourself. On a scale from 0 to 10, how strong is the guilt you feel when you are not being productive right now? 10 being intense guilt or pressure, and 0 being complete peace and permission to relax. Just notice your number and we'll come back to it later on at the end of the session to see where you are. Now let's start by taking a deep breath in and release it with a sigh. We will practice the sigh in between each round of tapping. This will help you to release in a deeper level. Wonderful. Even though part of me feels guilty, when I'm not being productive, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel like I should always be doing something useful, I honor how hard I've been trying to make the most of my time. Even though part of me believes rest or joy without purpose is wasting time, I am open to creating a healthier relationship with my time and energy. And I deeply and completely love, accept, and honor myself. Take a deep breath in. I feel guilty when I'm not being productive. Part of me feels like I should always be doing something useful. And I question whether I'm wasting my time. I feel pressure to always grow or achieve something. I feel pressure to be improving myself. Even my relaxation feels like it needs a purpose. And that creates tension in my mind. And I acknowledge this honestly. Take a deep breath in and release with a big sigh. Maybe I learned that my value comes from what I do. Maybe I learned that productivity equals worth. Maybe I learned that resting means falling behind. Maybe I learned that time must always be used wisely. And part of me took that very seriously. Part of me is trying to protect my future. Part of me just wants me to succeed. And I appreciate that intention. Take a deep breath in. I release the pressure to always be productive. I release the belief that every moment must have a purpose. I release the fear of wasting time. I release the belief that rest is laziness. And I release the idea that joy must be earned. I release the pressure to always be improving. I allow space for balance. I allow space for being human. Another deep breath in. What if joy is valuable too? What if enjoyment has its own purpose? What if play is part of a healthy life? What if rest actually restores my energy? What if doing nothing sometimes is exactly what I need? What if joy fuels creativity? What if joy nourishes my mind? I allow myself to explore this possibility. Take a deep breath in. My time does not always need to be productive. Some moments can simply be lived. Some moments can simply be enjoyed. I am allowed to experience life. I am allowed to rest my mind. I am allowed to do things for the joy of it. I am allowed to slow down. My worth is not measured by productivity. Take a deep breath in. Release with a sigh. Balance is healthy. Balance is wise. Rest and productivity can coexist. Growth and enjoyment can coexist. I can work with purpose, and I can rest with peace. Both are valuable. Both support my well-being. Take a deep breath in and let go with a sigh. I choose kindness towards myself. And I choose permission instead of guilt. I choose understanding instead of pressure. I choose to respect my energy. I choose to trust my rhythm. I choose to allow joy into my life. I choose to honor my humanity. I choose to support myself. Take a deep breath in. It is safe to enjoy life. It is safe to rest. It is safe to do things just for joy. I trust that balance supports my growth. I trust that rest restores my energy. I trust that joy is meaningful. I honor my time and my well-being. And I allow myself to simply live. Take a final deep breath in and release with a sigh. Now, beautiful soul, gently check in again. Where are you now on that same scale from 0 to 10? Even a small shift is meaningful. Remember that. That's your nervous system responding to permission and compassion. You might want to return to this session whenever guilt appears around rest, joy, or doing nothing. Remember, rest is not wasted time. Joy is not wasted time. Living your life is not wasted time. If you like ongoing weekly support for your healing journey, you are warmly invited to join Reiki Renewal Rising. The link is below and I'll tag it up above as well. And you can also download my free ebook, A Guide to Overcoming Stress, Anxiety and Burnout. The link is in the description and pinned comment below. Until next time, beautiful soul, I'm sending you so much love and light.